तुम अपनी आँख में अमृत रखो विमल विमल, सदा विमल विमल। तुम अपनी आँख में अमृत रखो विमल विमल, सदा विमल विमल। तुम्हारी वाणी में माधुर्य हो सरल सरल, सदा सरल सरल। तुम हो के निर्विकार सबका करो सत्कार, तुम हो के निर्विकार सबका करो सत्कार। ये जन्म तुम्हारा इम्तिहान है, जो मन वचन कर्म से पवित्र है, वो चरित्रवान ही यहाँ महान है। पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र तन रखो, पवित्रता मनुष्यता की शान है। जो मन वचन कर्म से पवित्र है, वो चरित्रवान ही यहाँ महान है। पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र मन रखो।
Om Shanti. So welcome everyone. And again, once again, thank you for this opportunity to share and have this Murli reading today. Today we will be looking at the Murli that was originally spoken on the 15th of December in 2001. And today is the 5th of November 2021. In this Murli, Baba is talking about spirituality, and he wants us to understand what is spirituality, how can we check whether we have spirituality in us, because whenever Baba speaks something, there is always a reason. There is a reason why he's telling us about spirituality. And in today's Murli, he uses the word committed. There are three words that are very similar to commitment. And one of them is promise. So like when we promise something, and usually we hear children promising that, you know, this time we will pass with good marks, they say to the parents. Another word that is used is to give oath. And usually in the parliament, they give oath. But there is a third word which Baba uses, or it has been used in this translation, which is commitment. Now, commitment has a feeling of action. It's not only that you are taking something on board, but you are taking it with commitment. And often when you are asked this question about commitment, if you had to jump across a channel, and if you say that I'm committed 99% to jump the channel, you will be falling into the pit, whatever the gap is. You have to commit 100%. There is no other option. So just like we have promise, we have oath, Baba is talking about commitment here, which means that something beyond just words or intention, but there is a dimension of that come what may, I will be doing this. And then Baba is like an artist in this. So if there are any artists, in fact, all the students, we are artists in some way, because Baba's Murli is a piece of art. You will see Baba is weaving like a painting. And I would like you to pay attention and see if you can see that painting. We will discuss it at the end of the Murli, how Baba is going through the Murli and then taking this particular dimension and then touching different aspects of different kind of people in the Murli, keeping the same theme, which is commitment. And also there is another word that strikes me in this Murli is balance. So not only commitment, but also balance. Just pay attention to this, and then we will discuss at the end. We'll hear your thoughts. So as usual, full attention to the Murli at the moment. I know it's early, but as far as possible, if you can just let's be together, we can create an energy of focus and commitment to listen to the Murli with 100% commitment and attention. So the title of today's Murli, Be Committed to the One, and with the inculcation of purity, maintain spirituality and serve through your mind. Be committed to one, and with the inculcation of purity, maintain spirituality and serve through your mind. Today, the spiritual father is seeing the spirituality of all the spiritual children everywhere. To what extent is there the sparkle of spirituality in each child? So one is the spirituality, another one is the sparkle of this spirituality. Yeah? The expression of being able to be spiritual. Spirituality is revealed through the eyes. So in the world, people tell you how to put your face, how to look. There was a training where our company top managers were sent, and they were being taught how to move their eye contact during a speech. Okay. But in Baba's training, he's saying that spirituality is revealed through the eyes. You don't have to do anything with your eyes. The spirituality will reveal itself through the eyes. So, that eye contact, turn around every this much time, look here, look there. No, Baba is not saying that. Or make your eyes in a certain way, people will get a certain message. No. Baba is just saying that your eyes will reveal that spirituality automatically. Souls who have the power spirituality constantly give others spiritual power through their eyes. When you see somebody on the eyes, there is this thing that they play. They put some special well-known person and they show you the eyes and you have to guess who it is. Why do they do that? Because they say that if you want to recognize somebody, look at their eyes. I'd read somewhere, let's say, in a dream or in any situation, if you want to know the person, just look at their eyes, you will remember them. So this is the power of the eyes, because their state is expressed through the eyes. If somebody is fearful and they are looking at you, you will become afraid. If somebody is angry, they are looking at you, you will pick up that anger. If somebody is spiritual, you will be energized, you will be given that power because of seeing the eyes. Then the second thing is, eyes gives us power. Now it is Diwali time, and Diwali time is the time of sweets, right? So we do that, we can't do that with the eyes, right? Sweetness is from the mouth. So Papa says a spiritual smile also gives others the experience of happiness. So in order to test and be happy, we need the mouth, right? Their behavior and face appear to be double light, like angels. The basis of such spirituality is purity, to the extent that there is purity in your thoughts. Now, this is very important. The basis of such spirituality is purity. That is what creates. It's not about how I will train myself to be nice and, well-mannered and what I will wear. It's the purity which is the basis of our spirituality. To the extent that there is purity in your thoughts, words, and deeds, so that much spirituality will be visible. Purity is the decoration of Brahmin life. Okay, so Baba says that this is what decorates you. This is your jewel. Okay, this is what will attract people. Purity is the code of conduct of Brahmin life, my daily routine. What do I do? My behavior. So Bapdada is seeing the spirituality of every child on the basis of his or her purity. Whilst living in this world, spiritual souls would be seen as subtle angels. Now, we don't need to take this as esoteric or anything like that. It's very simple, no? We say, no, ye to farishta hai, no? We say like, ye to farishta hai. So many times, and sometimes this word is used for people who are not even in Gyan, and they say that, ye to itna farishta hai, ye, So when we should be in that stage where people tell us that, collectively we are angels. And then that, the being who's of light and has wings and all will appear. Don't worry about that. Therefore, examine and check yourself. Now that's, after Baba giving the description, now Baba wants you to measure. Baba doesn't just give a description for just the sake of it. He says, okay, now examine and check yourself. Is there spirituality in my thoughts, words, and words? Spiritual thoughts fill you with the power and also gives power to others. Spirituality is not for the purpose. The purpose is you need to do something with it. You refer to this, in other words, as spiritual thoughts are the instrument to serve with your mind. Spiritual words enable you and others to experience happiness. They enable you to experience peace. On the one spiritual word becomes the basis of many souls to move forward in their lives. One who speaks spiritual words become a bestower of blessing. Spiritual actions enable you to experience the Karma Yogi stage easily, and you become a sample for others to become Karma Yogis. Whoever comes into contact with such souls easily experience the easy yogi and Karma Yogi life themselves. You see how you transmit your vibration, your actions, and then other people see it, and then they also do the same. However, you were told that the seed of spirituality is purity. Back again, Baba is stressing about purity. Purity should not be broken even in your dreams, for only then would spirituality be visible. When I was reading this Murli, I thought of also another word with purity is truth, truthfulness, honesty, complete transparency. Purity should not be broken even in your dream. Purity does not just mean celibacy. This is another misconception. Purity does not just mean celibacy, but what does it mean? But every word should be brahmachari. Baba splits the two with a hyphen, saying that brahmachari, the one who follows the footsteps of Brahma. So plays with the word brahmachari with brahmachari. Every thought should be brahmachari, and every action should be brahmachari. In worldly life, when a child's features are like his father, it is said that his father is visible in him. In the same way, on the basis of spirituality, the face of a brahmachari, Brahmin soul, should be experienced to be like that of Father Brahma, so that soul would come into contact with you, experience being equal to the Father. When souls who come into contact with you experience your being equal to the Father. Okay, you may not be 100%, but according to the present time, what percentage should you have? What percentage have you reached? 75, 80, 90? Where have you reached? This line sitting in the front, speak. Look, you have been given a number to sit in front, at the front. So you would also claim a number ahead in becoming brahmachari. Would you not? Are you ahead in this or not? So it's not about where you sit, it's about where have you reached. Okay, and this point will come very nicely later on. What is our target? You know, in this spirituality, what is our target? Bab Dada wishes to see the spirituality of every child on the basis of their purity. Bab Dada has everyone's chart. He doesn't say anything, but he has a chart of what each one does and how they do it. It's so opposite, isn't it? When human beings have a chart, they will talk about it. And this person is like this, you know, this percentage. Baba says that he has the chart, but he doesn't say anything. But he has the chart of what each one does and how they do it. Bab Dada has all the charts. Even in purity, the percentage of some children is very little. According to the time, souls of world are wanting to see you souls as samples of spirituality. According to the time of the world, souls of the world are waiting to see you souls as sample of spirituality. Baba explained what is a sample of spirituality and how they behave. The easy method for this, now Baba is explaining how to achieve. The easy method for this is to simply pay attention to one term. Repeat it, underline yourself. this one term. This one term is, may you be committed one. Now there is one word for Hindi for this whole sentence, ek vrata. Vrata. So ek vrata. Where there is one, there is automatically stability. You automatically become unshakable and immovable. By being committed to one, it becomes very easy to follow one's direction. So I'm committed to one and I'm following only one direction. There is no distraction. Since you are committed to one, then by following the direction of the Supreme, there will easily be salvation. Your stage automatically become constant and stable. Therefore, check yourself, am I committed to one? Throughout the day, do my mind and intellect remain committed to one? In accounting, the account first begins with a 1, a 0, a number. Add one number, add 1 0, and see how much it continues to increase. So you start with a 1 and you keep adding 0 and you see how much it increases. See how much it continues to increase. So even if you don't remember anything else, you can at least remember the word 1. Time and souls are calling out to you souls who are committed to one, O deity souls. Can you not hear the call of time and the call of souls? Even the elements are seeing you, masters of the elements, and are calling out to you, O souls, masters of elements. Now bring about transformation. These are major jolts in between every now and then. Don't make the poor, helpless soul experience jolt of sorrow and fear again and again. When will you souls who enable others to receive liberation, you master bestower of liberation, give liberation to others, those souls. Do you feel mercy for them in your mind? Or do you just become quiet having heard the news? Okay, very, very important point here. Do you feel mercy? Like we hear the news of how people are suffering in the world. Do you feel mercy for them in your mind? Just in your mind, you say, oh, I feel it's so sad that this is happening. Or do you just become quiet having heard the news? We heard this, yeah, we heard this. But is there something that happens? That is, it's all happened. We can't do this. It's quite common, isn't it? We hear what can we do? This is drama, Baba says, no, is there something that we can do? Okay. Do you feel mercy for them in your mind? Or do you just become quiet having heard the news? That is, it's all happened. You have heard about it. This is why Bapdada now wishes to see the merciful form of every child. Now renounce all your limited matters. Become merciful. Become busy in serving through your mind. Give a powerful current, Sakash. Give peace, give support. If you become merciful and remain busy in giving support to others, you will automatically become distant from all limited attractions and matters. You will become free from labor. You have given a lot of time to serve through words. You used that time in a worthwhile way and also gave a message. You brought souls into relationship and connection with you. Whatever you have done so far, according to the drama, you have done very well. However, now, together with serving through the words, there is a greater need of serving through the mind. And everyone, new and old, Maharathis, elephant riders, cavalry, and infantry, can all do this. You don't need any support for this. The older ones will do this. I am still young. I am ill. I don't have the physical means. These are the words. You don't need support. You might say that as excuses. The older one will do this. I'm still young. I'm ill. I don't have physical means. Again, in the corporate world, we are taught about the same thing. Don't make limitation your basis of your achievement. Don't make, when you have a vision, have clarity of what you want, and it will happen. So in Baba's world, he says, don't make these lame excuses. Even the little children can do this. Children, you can do this. Can you not? So somebody says, yes. You can serve through your mind. Therefore, now keep a balance of serving through words and your mind. All of you who serve through your mind can benefit a great deal. Why? The souls to whom you give power and a powerful current, Sakash, by serving them through your mind, that is, through your thoughts, will give you blessing. See, this is the benefit, In your account, there is already the accumulation of effort of the self. And you will also accumulate in your account of blessings. So there are two advantages. One, I'm making effort to create something, so I'm benefiting myself. And the result of my effort, I get a blessing in return. So there is double benefit. Therefore, your account of accumulation will increase in two ways. So whatever you are, whether you are new or old, this time, many new ones have come. The new ones who have come for the first time, raise your hand. Babdada is asking the souls who have come here for the first time. Are you soul able to serve with your mind? Babdada asked the Pandavas, the mothers, and all the groups individually whether they were able to serve with the mind. All of you raised your hands very well. Now, whether you are watching and listening on TV, whether you are listening to Bab Dada face to face, Bab Dada is giving all of you children the responsibility every day. Now, this is our homework. For how many hours did you serve with your mind accurately? So it's not just serving through the mind, but Baba wants us to serve with the mind accurately. Full commitment. Don't just say, yes, you did it, but how many hours did you serve with your mind in an accurate way? Measure it. What gets, measured gets achieved. Let each one of you keep his chart with you. One day, Babdada will suddenly ask for this chart. You will not be able to give a date. He will ask for it suddenly. You will see whether you have worn the crown of responsibility or whether it has been shaking. You want to wear the crown of responsibility, do you not? Teachers, you have already put the crown of responsibility, have you not? Now add this to it. Is this okay? Double foreigners, raise your hand. Do you like this crown of responsibility? Then raise your hands. Teachers too, raise your hands. Seeing you, everyone will receive inspiration. Seeing you, everyone will receive inspiration. So you will keep a chart. Acha, Babdada will one day suddenly ask you, each one write and send your own chart. Then we should see. Because at present time, there is a great need for this. Can you bear to see the sorrow and distress of your family? Are you able to see this? At least give a drop to the unhappy souls. You have a song, we are thirsty for one drop of love. At present, souls are thirsty for one drop of peace and happiness. By receiving one drop of nectar of peace and happiness, they will become happy. Babdada repeatedly tells you that time is waiting for you. Father Brahma is waiting to open the gates of his home. The elements are waiting to cleanse everything at fast speed. Therefore, O angels, who will address us like this? Therefore, O angels, now with your double light, let their waiting come to an end. Therefore, O angels, now with your double light, let their waiting come to an end. All of you speak of the word ever ready. However, have you become ever ready in becoming complete and perfect? Don't be ever ready just to leave your body, but be ever ready to become equal to the Father and return home. Very lovely point here. When we come to Gyan, fear of death goes away. So there is nothing great when you say that, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to leave this body and go. But the point is not that you are ready to go. The point is how much have you cleansed yourself? How much close have you come to your target before you go? That is the aim that we have to keep. Not that, okay, we are ready to go. We're ready to go, but how much ready is not dependent that, I'm ready to go, but where am I at this point that I'm ready to go? So this is the checking, and that is to be equal to the Father. All of these from Madhuban are sitting at the front. It is good. So Baba is picking up those who are in front. They are also doing service. Those of you from Madhuban, are you ever ready? You are laughing. Acha, Maharati is in the front line. Are you ever ready? Are you ever ready to become equal to the Father? If you go like that, you will go into advanced party. Now, this is an amazing, amazing sentence. If you go just like that, you will go into the advanced party. The advanced party is growing without any conscious wish. Big secret here that if you go to advanced party, let's say, you've done so much and you've reached your stage and you go to, you will be serving, but you'll not be aware of it. So Baba is saying, as compared to that, Baba is saying, if you now become busy in keeping a balance between serving through word and with your mind, you will receive a lot of blessing. Yeah. You will accumulate in two accounts. So advanced party, one side is just automatic. So there is nothing really happening there. But for us, there are two sides. One is that, we are doing something, like Baba said earlier, but also we are getting blessing because we are aware that this is what we are doing. You will accumulate in two accounts, in your account of efforts and also account of blessing. So give and receive good wishes through your thoughts, words, deeds, relationship, and connection. Just do one thing. You just have to have good wishes. Okay. See, the basis of having mercy is first having good wishes, no? Even if someone has bad wishes, you just give them good wishes because you are the children of the ocean of good wishes. Baba calls himself the ocean of good wishes. Even if someone is upset, don't you become upset. You remain happy. Is that possible for everyone? If someone is upset, you become happy. Is that possible? Is it possible that even if 100 people upset you, you will still remain happy? Now truly ask yourself this question. Yesterday I had a little test paper where somebody said something bitter, and I was watching myself. Is it affecting me? And the person continued, and I said, okay, fine. I'm not going to, put myself down just because he wants to behave in a certain way. So this is a very deep question. Even if 100 people upset you, you still remain happy. Is that possible? Those sitting in the second line, is that possible? Now just wait and see. Others will upset you even more. Test paper will also come. Maya is also listening to you. Is she not? Just make this commitment, So where there is commitment, challenges will run towards them. So You have to be very strong. Have the determined thought, I have to give good wishes and receive good wishes. Is that possible? Let Maya upset you. You are those who make everyone happy, are you not? So just do one thing, that's all. I mustn't become upset or upset anyone. I mustn't become upset or upset anyone. Even if others upset anyone, let them do it, but I mustn't become upset. Now, this is another dimension here. I hope you got the meaning that you might find somebody upsetting somebody. Do you get upset because of that? So that's what Baba is asking. Even if it is, external, do you get, because sometimes for us, we can handle it. But if it is another person and, they are upsetting them, we cannot, we find it even more difficult. I mustn't upset anyone and become upset. Each one of you has to take responsibility for yourself. Don't look at others. Is this one doing it or is that one doing it? You are just a detached observer watching the game. Will you see the game of just being happy? Every now and then, you also have to see the game of becoming upset, do you not? However, each one of you should keep yourself happy. Mothers, is this possible? Pandav, is this possible? Bab Dada will watch the picture. Bab Dada has a very big TV. It is very big. He can see each and every one. Bab Dada is seeing what each one is doing at every moment, but he doesn't say anything. He doesn't tell about this, but he does see many colors. He also sees what you do secretly. Some children have the trickiness in them a great deal. They are very clever. If Bab Dada were to tell you about the trickery, then when you heard it, you would begin to have thoughts about it. And this is why he doesn't tell you. So beautiful. Why should he make you have thoughts? However, everything is done very cleverly. If you want to see cleverest of all, where to go? See them amongst the Brahmins. However, in what will you now become clever? In serving through your mind, take the number ahead. In this, don't take the last number. There is no excuse for this. I don't have time. I'm not given a chance. My health is not okay. I wasn't asked about it. None of this will do. Everyone can do this. Children played a game of racing. Now race in this. Race in serving through the mind. Acha. This time it was Karnataka who served. Those from Karnataka who have come to serve, stand up. So many of you have come to serve. Not those who have come with the group, but those who have come to serve. Now mark this Baba's psychology of how he's approaching each group and what Baba tells them. You will see an art evolving. It is not good. This is also a golden chance that you receive to accumulate easily in your account of evaluating charity. On the path of devotion, it is said that it is a great act of charity to serve even one Brahmin. And here, how many true Brahmins do you serve? So you receive a very good chance. Did you like it or did you become tired? Okay, very important question. You are not tired, are you? You enjoyed yourself, did you not? If you serve with an honest heart, consider it to be charity, then the practical, visible fruit of that is that you won't feel tired, but will be happy. This practical fruit is experienced to be accumulation of charity. If you feel a little tired due to any reason, if you feel this is a little, then understand that it is not serving with your honest heart. Service means instant fruit, nourishing fruit. You're not just serving, but eating nourishing fruit. So all the servers from Karnataka played their part in serving very well, also ate the fruit of the service. Acha. Now Baba goes to the teacher. All of you teachers, all right, teachers receive so many chances during the season. To receive this chance is also to sign a sign of fortune. Now teachers have a race in serving through the mind. However, don't just sit down for the whole day saying, I'm serving through my mind. If someone comes to take a course, you then say, no, I'm serving through my mind. Or when it is time to do karma yoga, you say that you are serving through your mind. No, there has to be a balance. Some become too intoxicated. Having said everything about spirituality, Baba is saying that some become too intoxicated. Therefore, don't have that type of intoxication. Blessing will be received through balance. Blessings will be received through balance. Okay, this is the second category of earning, which is you serve some other people, you get a return of blessing. If there is no balance, there are no blessings. Okay, a very big secret, and another group of teachers. Now mark how Baba spoke to the Sevadaris, how Baba spoke to the teachers. Now Baba is speaking to engineers. Servers from Delhi have now also come. Stand up, all of those who've come. The engineers have come. You have had the inauguration, have you not? You did well. All of you are all right. You aren't tired, are you? No? Should we give you more buildings to build? Are you ever ready? Should we give you an order to build more building? So there must have been some particular task of building and construction, and they had come after that or during that time. Acha, you are all very ever ready, like Vishwakarma, the creator of physical world, who builds very quickly. Whatever you order will be constructed. Is this right? Are those who play the part of the conscious age Vishwakarma, not that of the copper age? You are those of the conscious age. You're very good. Everyone was very happy. Everyone returned very happy from the inauguration, and this is why there was success. Now listen to this sentence. There is always a little something that happens. However, the majority were all happy and on seeing everything, and therefore you all receive blessing. You accumulated blessing in your account. Is this okay? Each one of you is special soul, no matter what duty you're fulfilling. You're all special soul. Therefore, look, all of you receive a special invitation. You did very well. Bab Dada and the family are happy. Is that okay? Is this okay? Now, all of you experience serving through the mind in a second. Give souls a drop of peace and power. Acha. And Baba is winding up to all spiritual souls everywhere who give others the experience of most elevated spirituality, to the brahmachari children who learn the lesson of purity in all their thoughts and dreams, to all those who did with determination and all the intense effort-making souls who serve with their mind, to the charitable souls who constantly give good wishes and receive good wishes. Lots of love from the depth of Bab Dada's heart, the comfort of heart, love, remembrance, and namaste. And then let's finish this part, if you don't mind. Just 2 minutes. Bab Dada showed the scene of Trimurti Brahma. Did all of you see that? It is because both, sorry, I missed a little bit. Bab Dada was meeting Dadiji and Dadi Janki personally. Bab Dada had shown Dadi Gulzar at the inauguration of the Delhi complex at Manesar a vision of Trimurti of Brahma, Baba, Dadi Kumarka, and Dadi Janki. And this paragraph is about that. Bab Dada showed the scene of Trimurti Brahma. Did all of you see that? It is because both of you are equal to the Father and are his companion in every task. Are you not? This is why this scene was shown. Bab Dada has willed special powers to both of you. He has given all the willpower and also willed you all powers. This is why those powers are doing their own work. Karan Karan Har, is enabling everything to be done, and you are doing all as instrument. You are enjoying it, is it not? Are you not? The Father Karan Karavanhar is enabling you to do it. This is why the one who is enabling you to do something is getting it done. You are doing it while remaining carefree. You don't have any worries, do you? You are carefree emperors. You definitely have to pass with master's degree. That is already guaranteed. You just have to repeat it a little. You have already passed. You have passed in many cycles, many times. You just have to repeat. It is not difficult to repeat anything, otherwise, who else would claim master degrees? There would be your other companions too. Companions are needed, are they not? However, you have to become this. You have already passed through this. However, have you not passed? How many times have you been through this? How many times have you been through this? Countless times. You have done it countless times and it is already accomplished. Acha. Be knowledgeful now at the end, before Baba leaves, be knowledgeful about your health. It creates a little mischief sometimes. You definitely have to become knowledgeful in this too, because you have to do a lot of service. So health also cooperates with you. Therefore, be double knowledgeful. Acha. Om Shanti. So let us just have some moments of reflection of what we have absorbed from the Murli. Okay, so I think maybe now you must have gathered your thoughts and your feelings about what you have taken. So I request you now, you can unmute and what touched your heart? What inspired you? What is it that you're going to do with this Murli? So with your point, if you can just unmute yourself and share.
Shanti, good morning, everyone. Very beautiful, beautiful Murli. And my takeaway point from today's Murli is, I would like to have be committed to have to reach the angelic stage. For this, I need to be committed to one, that is Ekrata, one and only one. By this, I get a angelic smile and a spiritually sparking eyes, right? So when these two I have on my face, the weaker souls get attracted to my angelic stage and they get liberated. So even if 100 people are upset with me, I will be shakeable because I am committed to one and only one. Om Shanti.
Beautiful. And then you have to check the basis of that. What is the basis of reaching that stage? Yeah.
to be a brahmachari. Brahmachari is not just celibacy,
Yes.
but brahmamo vacha, that is words which come from Brahma.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Yes, Sandhya ji.
Yes.
Please, you can share. Somebody was sharing.
Yeah, Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
Very beautiful, Murli. What touched my heart today closest was that when you say you have to be ever ready, it is not just being ever ready to die, to leave your body physically, but to be like the Father. So one stage which I feel over a period of time I have reached is that I'm ready to die any moment. But whether I'm ready to die equaling the Father, that is what I have to work on. That is my biggest takeaway for today. Om Shanti.
I was contemplating when I was doing the course. I came back home and I told my son that, one thing, I don't know what happened to me, but there was a reason, some reason. And I said, we don't die. So I'm not afraid of death because we don't die. The soul is eternal. So from that moment, not only me, but my son also, because he was young, so he took it straight into him. So he's always saying, like, what is there to be afraid of dying, because we don't die only. So very good one.
Yes. And that's why you're ever ready to die. And you also feel that, okay, many of us being in the Brahmin family are already doing a lot of things to, remain pure and our thoughts, words. But to be equal to the Father before you die is the question. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Another one? Another one? Have to be quick.
Om Shanti, Vaidhi.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So the line where Baba says, souls who have the power of spirituality constantly give others the experience of happiness. And their behavior and face appear to be double like angels. So the connection that Baba has made, which he beautifully explained, that the connection between purity and spirituality, and how it reflects. It's not only the knowledge that we give people, but our presence. Just we being around like that, around people with that kind of an energy is enough. With that drishti, that is enough for the other person to get touched and impacted by what we have got from Baba. So that is something that I got today.
Beautiful. Yeah. This is such a beautiful thing. The world is always like out there. What should we do? And Baba is saying, forget about what you do. Just do your homework, do your purity, and everything will happen. It is a different approach, the inside out. Okay, who's next? Hello. Who's next?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Point where Baba says today that have balance in service and don't become clever when you're expected to do service in action through you've been an instrument. If you're expected to give a speech or you're expected to do any seva, do it. At that point of time, don't say that main mansa seva kar rahi hu. I'm doing it my seva through mind. So having complete balance between thoughts, actions, and giving sakash. Baba is told to check that point, and that's my takeaway from today's Murli. Because we children become so clever with Baba's words, and we say, "Okay, main to mansa seva kar rahi hu. I'm not expected to do this."
Yeah. Very beautiful. Yes. I would ask you the question, probably now, that what did you see the way Baba actually spoke to the different groups? There was, I could see an art emerging and how Baba spoke to each group. But let's hear from somebody. Maybe somebody will mention about that. Anybody else?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, brother, for this good, nice Murli. And my takeaway point is, rightly you said, miss 100% commit, not single, not a 99%, 90%. So 100% commitment. Second, I am the ocean of good wishes.
Yeah.
I like very much. And third, purity is the seed of spirituality that I like. And the balance, we have to spirituality and the karma, just rightly said now, sister. Now that I must point, I must stuck in my mind. Om Shanti.
Very
And
beautiful.
also, miss, that question Baba asked, miss, how much, miss, you are, miss, near to target, and how much,
Yeah.
that
People aim.
your target,
Yeah.
and how much you are ready.
Beautiful.
Om Shanti. That checking point also we have to check. Om
Yes.
Shanti. And service through for self, we have to self-talk with self, and that chart we have to miss. I have to make, and how much you have to measure how much is talking with mind for self you're done. That I must new thing I got today. Om
Beautiful.
Shanti. Thank you, brother.
Om Shanti. Yeah, any other points? Anybody else wishes to share what inspiration, what they felt, and no one?
Shanti, brother,
Yes.
answering the question that you asked, how is Baba addressing each group? I
Yes.
may attempt as to what Baba is doing here. Baba is acknowledging each group to what they have done until now.
Yeah.
He's validating them, and then he's giving direction further as what is expected from them.
Yeah.
That's what I could see. That's my perception to look at how Baba is addressing each group.
Yes, very correct. Yeah, very correct. I'll say a little bit also about that. Any artist in the call today? Anybody who's an artist? No?
I play an instrument. I play a musical instrument.
Okay. So maybe, yeah, that's why you are saying. See, what Baba did, he went to the people who do the handwork. And he said that, are you getting tired? Because that's what happens. If you do a lot of work, you get tired, right? And he said that if you do this, with that honesty and that, bubbliness, that this one, like you will see them work day and night and how much, and you won't feel any tiredness. It has happened with us, you are enjoying what you're doing. So Baba focused that for them. And then Baba went to the teachers and told them what they needed to listen. That they are doing mind work. Okay, teachers do mind work. So, Mansa Seva and all these things are very natural and easy. But what about the physical work? One day, somebody went into, sorry, I'm just going to share this little story and then we'll finish. Yes, Harpreet ji also is an artist. So Baba went to the center in Nairobi, and one sister came. She was mopping and cleaning, and that brother said that I would like to see Sister Vedanti. And that sister just said, okay, please have a sit and just wait there. So sister finished the mopping and all that. And after a few minutes, another, somebody appeared. She herself, she appeared. So that brother said, I want to see Sister Vedanti. And she said, I am Sister Vedanti. Tell me what you want. So, after being teachers, then we think that, we're not supposed to do handwork we're not supposed to do. And then we think, we are just doing, this kind of service, and, this is not for us. But Brahma Baba was an example. He was practically helping in each and every task. He was there. His hand was dirty. In the garden, he was there. Everywhere he was there. He was not saying, oh, I'm Brahma Baba, I already have done it. So this is the lesson. Then the third group, engineers have a lot of ego. They can't work together, So putting up an engineering team is a big task. I being one, I understand what happens. So Baba spoke to them and told them that, sometimes, things don't go so smooth. There are challenges, but we have to let go of the ego, and we have to be able to recognize our input in any task and be happy with that. Otherwise, try to do a project and you see how much difference, we are very nice and calm. The moment we are put in a project, suddenly that sanskars start emerging, and we start. And then Baba spoke to, lastly, after the Delhi service, Baba spoke to the Dadis, the leaders. Now, everybody looks up to the leaders. And if there is any weakness there, the whole system breaks. So Baba was telling them, look, is there any worry? Like Brahma Baba said, the last thought was that he was still attached to was what will happen to the children. So whatever they might say, there is still something, some element. So Baba is preparing them because that's what they wrote. You already masters, you have master's degree, this is done. And the moment you tell, a Dadi like that, they are fully charged, they'll come with all the full force. And then one very important point, the weakness. They were not really trained about keeping their body in good shape, isn't it? We have to be frank and, realistic. So they have not really done, so much. And you have seen, what has happened so much. There is, of course, there is karma. But apart from that, practically, you have to be knowledgeful about the body, how the body works and all that. And Baba said to them even that you definitely have to become double knowledgeful, be aware of your body. And also, it's not like, I'm going to do. Take care of your body. And nowadays, I think we have, nowadays, many of the elders, they are taking care of themselves, I can see. So, that lesson worked. So you see, Baba weaved, that same balance, it's not about just spiritual in practical life, spiritual in real, being grounded, but don't go underground because then you'll get stuck. So Baba is saying, stay pure, stay above the water, but aim in the sky. So it's a perfect lotus, there might be mud down, don't touch the mud. Okay, don't go and start arguing with people, don't start being upset. At the same time, don't just fly in the sky because it's not yet your time. Keep the balance. So this is what I saw, and really, like, my heart was feeling like, be grounded, don't go underground. Yes. Yeah. And don't fly because you're not yet, be an angel, but be grounded angel, incorporeal in the corporeal. Be incorporeal in the corporeal. Yeah. So let's have some, if there is any other thoughts, anybody would like to say anything before we finish? Okay, so we'll just have a few thoughts. I'll just speak some thoughts as they come. So let's go again into silence, natural silence. I don't like, when we say meditation, I don't like really. We should be ready, and in that mode every time. So let's make some space for this experience. And let's have perfect commitment, not 99%. 99.9% is not enough to jump. We need 100% to be able to cross. Let's make that promise not just by words, but by the heart. Let's give this oath not just by our hands, by our hearts. Let us be committed, fully committed. The first thing is purity. What is purity? Let's forget all what we've heard and ask ourselves honestly, what is purity for me? What is purity for me? And we don't need to use the mind to answer this question. From your heart, what is purity for you? What am I doing when I see the world in this state? Honestly, I need to ask myself, am I absorbed by my own stuff? Or I can hear, I can see, I can reflect, I can understand what the world is going through. It's as if you can feel the pain of the world, nature, people. They are all crying out for you. When am I going to be awake? When am I going to do something about this? Being aware that everything has a balance. Is my balance in the right space? Have I created good balance of my life, family, friends, people outside, Brahmin family, my relationship, my effort, my personal effort? Is it all in balance? If it is not, then we need to check and change. So, with these thoughts, I leave you. And once again, thank you so much for having me today. And looking forward to see you in the future. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Bhaiji. And before we complete, a small announcement that on Sunday we are having Girish Bhai, who's going to be sharing his experiences and going to be speaking on a topic called Light Your Heart. So we'll be sharing the details with you. Please spread it around and have as many souls join in who'd like to be benefited out of that. Om Shanti and a Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year, sister.
Happy New Year, Om Shanti.
Shanti.